We're going to practice drawing Timmy and Trixie from the Fairly Oddparents. Please feel free to stop and pause this whenever you feel like you need to. So, Timmy first. You're going to draw a large circle because he has a very large head. For his shirt, you're going to, on the left-hand side, draw a line that comes straight down and in towards the center. On the right, the same thing. Underneath that, you're going to do a square. You're going to do a vertical line straight down, a small line horizontally across, a big U, a small line horizontally across, and then a vertical line back up towards the shirt to complete the shorts. The ear on the left side is going to be a C shape. The eyes are very large round circles that sit right next to each other. They don't overlap at all. They just touch a little bit in the center. The nose is between the eyes and it's going to go up at an angle to the right. It's kind of pointy. Then for the mouth, you're going to come out towards the right eye, back in at a point, and all the way closer to the left eye for the beginning of the mouth. You're going to do a line on the left side that comes down and curves around to connect to the bottom. Those are actually his teeth, and a line straight down the center. Inside of the eyes are two smaller circles. His eyebrows are rectangles, so above the left eye, it sits right on top, a rectangle that's going up and to the right at an angle, and on the right side it's flat and horizontal right above the eye. For the side of his face, you're going to connect it from the eyebrow going around down to where the shirt is, and it's going to kind of come to a point towards the left hand side of his face right underneath the mouth. You're going to continue that line on the left side, go around the ear, and then up by the eyes. It's pretty straight up by the eyes. His hair is going to go vertically across his face. It's going to curve down below about where his mouth is and then back up. It's kind of like a wave. So you're going to curve that line going back up towards the center of his head. Then he's got a couple little hairs sticking up. So you're going to make a little point and curve it back around towards the ear. We're going to draw his hat, so it's going to curve up vertically and around his head above where his hair is for the brim of his hat, and curve it back down, and another little curve right above the ear, and above that is a small little circle. Inside of his ear is just a little swirly line. We're going to outline his shirt, so you're going to come down vertically, over horizontally, and then up. On the other side, down vertically, over horizontally, and up. His shirt is a little square. It's much smaller than his head, his body is. His arm, his hand kind of looks like a golf club, so it's square, and then his other hand, you can't really see, it's behind his body. His shorts, you come down, then you're going to do the big curve for between the legs, and then his shoes are connected to his legs. There's no separation between his shoes and his legs, so you don't need to draw any line there. Now we're going to draw Trixie, so you're going to draw an oval above Timmy's head, and below that you're going to draw a long rectangle right below her head, a skinny oval for her arm that's going to come out for her hand, which is a rectangle again, and then a little smaller rectangle below that. The hands on these characters look like golf clubs. The torso is going to be two lines that kind of go in a diagonal to the left, and then she's wearing a skirt, so continue that diagonal line over and across horizontally. Her right leg is bent at the knee, so you're going to have two lines going down to the left and then back out to the right, and then her left leg is going to be straight down. Now we're going to work on her left arm, which is bent, so you're going to do two skinny lines that go towards the left, and then they're going to curve back in towards the body because her hand is going to be on her hip, and a small square or rectangle, again looking like a golf club. For her face, you're going to draw her ear, which looks like a backwards C on the right hand side. And for her eyes, they're very skinny ovals that are a tiny bit diagonally in towards the face. They come to a little bit of a point. It almost looks like she's wearing winged eyeliner. So on the right side here, you're going to come up a little bit to the point on the edges of the eyes. Same thing on the left. You want to come up a little ways for that. She has small half circles at the bottom of her eyes. The nose is again a little pointy, and her mouth is just a line, a smile that's on the right hand side. We're going to finish up her face here, and now we'll do her hair. She has eyebrows that are just little lines. They're not squares like Timmy's. Her hair, she has bangs. It's going to be split in half, so at the center you're going to draw a line that comes down and then across, so it looks like a little chunk of V has been taken out. She is wearing a headband, so you're going to draw a line that comes down to the ear and then a big V going back up, and her hair is going to come down behind her elbow and up at an angle to the right and back down. We're going to outline the arms a little bit better with the turtleneck. Inside the ear is just a little swirl like it is on Timmy's. So we're outlining the hands. The right hand almost looks like a big old whale, and then you're just going to do two little lines. For her shirt, it comes out down at a left angle. Her left arm, you want to make sure you draw the line for where her shirt is. Outline her skirt. And now for her legs, she is wearing boots. So on the right side, you're going to draw a line that goes up vertically and then back down. And then on the other side, you're going to come down a little ways, and the foot is actually kind of a diamond shape. On the other side, you're just going to draw a line that goes up to the left and back in, and then it goes out to the left again. Finally, we'll do a couple lines in her left hand and finish off her hair, which is right below her skirt where her knees are at. It goes right up behind the hand. Now all you have to do is outline it in pen. You can erase all the extra pencil lines that you made and color it in. Please feel free to go back in and try this again and pause it and go slower if you need to.